Chairman Brian Mast, he joins us now. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for being here. Please do give us an update on the situation and the meeting.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground from what has to take place to make sure that we get all hostages, to include American hostages, back home, to what goes on with any potential reconstruction of Gaza following the fact that there would be no more terrorists from Hamas, Hezbollah, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Al-Aqsa, Martyrs Brigade, Lions Den, Fatah, all these terrorist groups, no presence of any of them, and a partner in Gaza that would be willing to accept and acknowledge that there will be an independent and Jewish state right there, and what can happen moving forward, and really specifics on what President Trump has laid out, an incredible idea for the potential reconstruction there, but really recognizing that it is an uninhabitable area because of the 500 miles of tunnels in the area that have to be destroyed so they can never be used for terror again, or the unexploded ordnance that's on the ground, or just the fact that places where there were homes are now rubble, and that has to be cleared out.
Well, certainly grabbing a lot of headlines is President Trump's proposal to take over the Gaza Strip. Marco Rubio is calling critics of that proposal out. Listen.
I think President Trump has offered to go in and be a part of that solution. And if some other country is willing to step forward and do it themselves, then that would be great. But no one seems to be rushing forward to do that. It seems to me that there are a lot of countries in the world that like to express concern about Gaza and about the Palestinian people, but very few are willing in the past to do anything concrete about it.
And Benjamin Netanyahu said it's worth listening to Trump's proposal about this. What say you?
Yeah, let's go even more specific to what Marco Rubio said, about other countries not doing their part. If you looked at Europe, you have other countries taking in Ukrainians. You had other countries taking in Syrians with what was going on with the war there. But with what's taking place here, you don't have any of the neighbors willing to take in any of the Palestinians throughout this war, or even now looking in the future for this cleanup. President Trump is doing what he always does, which is looking without the status quo from a different vantage point to say, how do we change everything that's taking place to actually get to a point of success instead of the same failed results that we've had in the past?
But at the same time, you are responding to another big headline coming out of this White House, and that is USAID and the questionable spending that many Republicans have been calling out with Donald Trump's leadership here. I know that you are saying the USAID is rotten to the core, as the president is set to lay off nearly all USAID staff after exposing their waste and abuse. What do you want to see happen here, Congressman?
Look, questionable spending is probably the nicest way that you could put it. I released a tranche of probably 50 very wasteful efforts that were, $15 million to the Taliban for condoms, or $20,000 a pop, drag shows in Ecuador. We're about to release another tranche, and what I want you to know about it is this. Yes, there's a lot in USAID there, and people should be very upset about that, but it's probably 10 to 1 the amount of absolutely crazy, wasteful programs, more within State Department than what is even within USAID. There was $300,000 plus to do a job fair in Bangladesh where the average wage is $20 a month, and that was just for trans people. There was $100,000 to do an ultimate Frisbee gender inclusivity program. We're going to get rid of all of these programs. That will be the end of it.
All right, Congressman, always appreciate when you give us your time. Thank you very much, sir.
Wish you the best.
All right.